listening to the Sportcat Show.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. It's time once again for Sportcat's Daily Gazette, your on-air pontification hot air balloon. So welcome to everybody on Radio X in Australia and WZQR overnight. Please remember to come over and find us in the YouTube channel chat. Subscribe, like, follow, and share, and hit all those buttons while you're at it. And if you're here with us live, you can join. We have Denise, and we have, I don't know, who else we got in here? Is Randy here? Yeah, Randy's here. Chris is here. Oh, and yeah, Brenda's here. I forgot her. I gotta bring her out here. So,
really? What the hell happened to my camera?
What the hell? Looks like you're being attacked by a wombat there. What the hell are you doing?
Hang on. I was trying to refocus the damn thing.
It's aliens. It's aliens. It's 3-Eye Atlas. They're finally here.
It is. They're. Hang on. I'm trying to wipe it down here. Let me see.
Oh, that's what she said. You need a towel?
Shut up. Goober. I don't know what's going on with it.
I'm going to address. Hold on. Let me do this here before I say cuss words.
The views, opinions, and satirical content expressed on Sportcat's Daily Gazette are those of the host, Glenn Sportcat Jackson.
That's me.
And do not reflect the views of any affiliated networks, sponsors, or platforms hosting the show. This show is intended for entertainment purposes only. Please note, satire and humor, all commentary, especially on news, sports, and entertainment, is presented in a satirical manner. Statements made on this show should not be taken as factual reporting or professional advice.
That's right. So before I piss too many people off, I want to...
Viva la Sportcat! Sportcat Uberales!
That's from a...
Viva la Sportcat!
So,
Go Sportcat! Fans everywhere love the Sportcat.
They do. And I want to apologize in advance. Your little Facebook page that has like 30 followers is offended by my channel and my stuff. Here's a suggestion for you. You can come on air live and bitch, or come over to the chat if you'd like. I'll give you a forum. So yeah, instead of just sending the anonymous messages, stop being a dick. So there you go. I'm being an asshole. Yes, Redskins jerseys are way cooler, but they're racist. Come on, remember that. So
Glenn, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Shut up. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, there we go. She's gone.
No!
There's nothing I can do. So, hello, everybody. It is not a holiday. It is not a Friday, but it feels like a Friday. Maybe that's because the world's going to end in 12 hours when the aliens come with 3-Eye Atlas. I don't know. Let's see. Here's Brenda again. Let's see if she's better.
I am better. Yes, my camera's better. I don't have that haze. Shut up. It was driving me crazy. It messes up my glasses.
It's a very short drive.
Shut up.
How the hell are you, Brenda?
I'm good. I have been up since 4:30 this morning.
Well, you and Randy get everything worked out?
Yeah, we did. He came on my show last night. It was pretty fun. But I took my pills 45 minutes ago, so be prepared. They haven't quite kicked in yet. Yeah. So,
oh Lord, here we go. Yes, get it all up.
I have been looking. I was scrolling around and I seen that Trump was supposed to do something at 11:30 this afternoon. Okay.
I don't know if it's on his schedule. I didn't look.
Couldn't find it. Nowhere.
Maybe he doesn't exist anymore.
And I thought, why is he doing another one?
At 11 a.m., he was to receive his intelligence briefing. That's so. I doubt it's anything public. So.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's what it was. I don't know shit. What the hell do I know? I just live here.
There you go. Well, he had a great survived last night.
You're a lying dog faced pony soldier.
I watched it after I got done with the show. I went over to Matt Morris and I watched it.
Oh,
his thing.
I didn't watch it. I just
basically it was
all he did was a brag tour.
no, not all of it, but you know,
90%.
it was an implode brain thing. And then he went to all of the active duty soldiers are getting a bonus that was sent out last night, and they're all getting like $1,776 bonus.
Yes.
So he did that, and I nothing else.
She never
That
saw
was
it coming,
said.
Randy. She never saw it coming. So
What?
you got to catch up in the chat here, Brenda. So, yeah, he.
I'm gonna come.
All he did was talk about himself. He's just a big old windbag. And by the way, that $1,776, he just renamed something else.
I don't know.
So I'm going to do
know
something
what?
for you.
I got
and
a
I'm gonna give
letter.
you money, and well,
You are fake news.
yeah.
I got a letter in the mail the other day from Social Security saying that I'm getting a raise. Woo-hoo.
All right. Are you going to be a millionaire now? You could have.
Yeah, I can buy a new pair of shoes.
They love pedophilia. They love devil worship.
There you go. All right. So I'm deciding today's show's theme should just be stupid. So
Yeah, well, we usually do that on Friday, though. That would mean if we do stupid day today,
think it
then
is
we
a
have to be
Friday.
good tomorrow.
I think it's a Friday because at 11 o'clock tonight, when the aliens invade, the world's over. So that's it.
Oh,
We're
so we're
done.
just going to combine a regular show with Friday today.
We might as well because tomorrow we
Okay,
may
what the
not
hell?
even exist. So
All right, everybody, get your clothes off.
when the alien, don't tell Randy that. Jesus
We're be
Christ.
swinging our shirts in the air.
Chris said, I think he floated the idea that he was going to talk to Venezuela and war, so all the media covered his address. Then he bragged. It's funny you say that, but they're blaming Tucker. I almost called him Tucker Carlson for that because Tucker Carlson went on the social media doing the fucking Candace Owen things where, we're going to talk about Charlie Kirk so I can get clicks. So all he did was talk about that and got clicks, but he sucked the media's dick into getting on all the networks. And so they're blaming Tucker Carlson.
Didn't take Randy long. His clothes are already off.
Please, no screenshots, please. But, so yeah, that's all he did. And Jesus Christ, I voted for the guy like 12 times. I mean, let's be real here. I live in Georgia, so my vote counted at least 12 times.
Yeah. Well, my mom, for all I know, she probably went ahead.
Well, my daughter doesn't live in Florida, and she voted Democrat. So.
My mother died in 1998, and in 2000 she voted Democrat. Never did that in her life. Explain that one to me.
Sometimes when you get in the afterlife, things happen, Brenda. But
she could have stopped by and said hi at least. Asshole.
Denise, before we get too carried away, says please hit the like button, share it out, and subscribe. Yeah, please don't unsubscribe. I need your number. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I voted for the guy, and because I didn't like her for Jesus, million reasons. But
freaking hyena.
He's basically just doing what all the other politicians do, bait and switch. That's and then of course he's a big hot bloated windbag. So
I mean, there's a lot of reasons why he does things that he does, and some of it cannot be put out there. So I mean,
he's a billionaire, and who the hell is going to question
see
him,
the
right?
end.
So, and CNN, they were lit last night after they realized they got scammed into.
Oh shit! Like CNN ain't never scammed anybody. Get out of here.
Their people from the clips I saw on YouTube were unhinged.
Good.
They were very pissed off that they aired his midterm campaign speech.
You know what? It serves them right. I hate to say it, but I cannot stand CNN.
Thank you.
I think that is one place, as far as media is concerned, that should just go belly up and rot before it even gets a chance to see. What?
So, I used to think that about MSNBC.
Them too.
They haven't now that they're just whatever the hell it is, MS or STD, whatever the hell they are. They haven't improved. The only one that's improved, and I hate to say this too, but oh God, what's his name? He moved to News Nation from CNN after he got fired, and once he came to News Nation, he was able to actually give news.
Yeah.
And he does a nightly. What the hell is his name? His
I
governor.
can't remember his
His
name.
brother was governor of New York and got fired or impeached or whatever. What the hell is that? Anyhow, as much as I hate to say it, him and Stephen A. Smith, as I hated Stephen A. Smith, Como, that's right, Como. I hated to say that. When he was on CNN, couldn't stand him. He came to News Nation, and I'm like, dude, he's reporting news. What the hell?
Yeah, it's because the other ones are not allowed.
Yeah, well, he said I wasn't allowed to on CNN. If you watched any of his first shows, he said that. He said I wasn't allowed.
That's what got Tucker in trouble. He was like, you know what? I'm a big enough media person that I should be able to report what's true and the news. And
then he baited them all. Because if you remember, I told you the other day, he put this out on Truth Social, and none of them wanted to cover it because they didn't want to give Truth Social any support. So
and they watch it. They watch it.
Oh, absolutely, they do. Absolutely. Yeah. And then when Tucker aired it, they're like, "Oh, okay, this is real news," and they went with it. And
I have a Truth Social. Do you have one, Glenn?
I do.
Oh, I'm gonna have to add you on mine.
Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah. I mean, I have one of everything. I'm on things I don't even know what the hell they are. So.
Okay. Hey, I introduced you to Signal.
I get friend requests on things I don't even know what the hell they are. I'm like,
yeah, I get
so
marriage proposals and hi baby, and it's like shut the hell up.
I'm kind of annoyed on Snapchat. They stopped sending me boob pics, so I was kind of annoyed about that. I was like, damn it!
For shit's sake.
Snapchat. So, but I don't use Snapchat. I mean, I have it, but I don't use it. Somebody got on me last night because I'm not on Instagram enough, and I'm like,
what?
Yeah, I mean, I just.
You don't have time to be surfing all the internet stuff.
No, I doom scroll so that everybody here on the show, people don't realize the amount of work I put into this one show. I mean, this show alone could support a 40-hour work week employee because I try and research, I try and watch other, the original YouTube prepper channel. I watch him. I watch a couple of the others. Justin Knight is just pissing me off.
Well, I looked for stuff, but the only thing I could find was, well, of course, they're saying there's a big old flood in Washington. Yes. But I talked to, quit trying to kill her. I talked to Chad, who's out that way, and he goes back and forth from Oregon to Washington or to California. He don't see nothing. And then
on where you are, because a lot of that's in the valley too, where that levee broke. Maybe it was a dam. Yeah, it depends on where you are.
And then I was watching what they were saying about that shooter from the college, and they can't figure out what the hell they're doing.
No, they're hiding something. Plain as
well, they are, because PSYOP, but definitely. I mean, they've been sneaking around doing something. Huh?
It's posted. There's no coincidence that Stephen A. Smith's initials can be arranged to spell ass. I agree, but sometimes when he gets on a roll, he's 100% right. When he calls the Democrats out, it's funny as shit because I'm sitting there going, man, give me some more because you were dishing right. So oh, Denise says, someone texted me yesterday that the Facebook picture of my dog was distasteful. My very first stalker started because I posted a picture of me and Ginger. Yes. Because that person thought I was making fun of them.
No animal pictures on Facebook are ever distasteful.
Well,
ever.
Okay. But
if you dress it up in a bikini and put it on each nipple, I mean, that's kind of like, dude, really?
Calm down a little bit. Whoa, she said nipple.
Dog nipples.
Good morning in LA. It's 11:17. Denver, 12:17. Anchorage, you're going to get a hurricane blizzard next week, so start preparing now. As a matter of fact, just move.
Right.
Just move. Hawaii, well, you've had some surf advisories and a volcano explode, so I don't know what to tell you. Chicago, oh, your mayors just annoy the shit out of me. We got a story about, I think it's another town. It's
Chicago, move.
Oh, God. Good morning to you. If you're listening to us in Perth, Australia, our guest last night had family in Perth, and I encouraged her to send them a message and come over and check out our shows. So good morning to you in Perth. Sydney, yes, it's Friday, 6:18 in the morning. Get that burnt toast and coffee in gear. You got to go. You got to hurry and get to work. So get moving. You're going to be late. It's your Friday. So and we're going to talk about 3i Atlas. So Denise says she was sleeping on the bed. I posted a picture of me and my previous dog, Ginger. Sassy. And I was on the bed, just kind of laying across it, and she had jumped up there and was like licking me in the face and stuff. And I think Mrs. Sportcat posted it, and I just reshared it, and everybody's like, "That's dog porn. You're naked." And I'm like, "No, I'm not."
What?
People get too offended about it.
Do they not know that stuff like that usually goes on the dark web? You don't post that shit on Facebook.
I don't even know how to get to the dark web. So.
I've been there once or twice. It's a scary place, even for me. I had to go digging for some information on something, and man,
do you have cripple porn on the dark web? Is there something?
No, I have nothing on the dark web. I was looking for some information for something, and that was the only place I could find it.
Searching right now, so
yeah.
Oh,
I was not proud to be there because some of the shit that was on there was even too graphic for me. Okay.
It's not Discord. What's the other one that's like Discord? I can't remember the name. They do some of that stuff. I've seen some stuff come across. I don't get on these things that often, so I don't. If you want to find me through either media, mail, email, the old-fashioned way, Facebook, the Book of Face, and X. That's about it for me. I don't do anything else. So
don't show up at his house looking in his bedroom window, because he'll make you sit out there and freeze to death. He will not let you in. He left me out there with one fucking leg for like a week. Wouldn't let me in.
I'm poor. I will probably charge you for that. So Randy says he found your pictures. All right. Well, loving and sharing, buddy. Loving and sharing. So well, the sun is 3 minutes and 11.2 seconds early today. So there you go, Brenda. The sun is early. There's only 2% left of the moon. And you know what that means. Once we go dark, 3i Atlas. Yes, 3i Atlas comes in on the 19th. It's kind of weird. 3i Atlas is coming in at the same time the Eaststein files are being released, and
Fort Hood's blowing up, and
I think, and we're probably tomorrow at 5 o'clock going to start bombing another country. So, and by the way, World War III was trending when I went live. So, Chris says they let guys with fire hoses walk into women's locker rooms, but your pick is a dog porn. Yes, you're correct.
If there's a fireman walking in with galoshes and suspenders, he can walk in anytime he wants to.
That wasn't exactly what he was saying, but
okay.
We'll hit that in the news story here in a minute when we get to it. So I'm just scrolling through this stuff.
I have always had a thing for firemen, so you know.
That's why you like me. So there it is. There's the big rock that looks like a potato.
It looks like it has a few more chunks out of it.
Well, it's funny you say that. It does, because overnight it developed a new volcano that was pushing it sideways
Wait.
closer to Earth.
Wait. Three-Eyed Atlas now has a volcano.
What's pushing it is all the ice volcanoes. Come on, Brenda, keep up with the science here. So yeah, it's and that's what's causing its anti-tail, which is facing the sun, which is normal, and it has a tail behind it that's bigger than the Earth, and we're going to pass through it. Remember, it's a big giant sperm cell. It's spreading all the. It's like Kris Kringle going around with his big horn and. Or what was it? No, that was the Ghost of Christmas Past, and he's pouring all of his magic all there. That's what 3-Eye Atlas is doing. It's
Now,
going
you
through the
I
galaxy,
don't
just
believe any of this, right?
giving all of its sperm cells out. So I mean, come on, bro, get with the facts.
I'm not buying it. I call bullshit.
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
Yep.
I don't know. Letters of the Greek alphabet: sudden death. Santa's reindeer: sudden death. European countries not in NATO. Well, they're all going to be Russian soon, so that's pointless. Bordering countries. Let's see. Music by year, 2010 to present. And then U.S. state shape size quizzes. I failed this one over Wyoming. I couldn't remember Wyoming.
Oh boy.
Which one do you want to do? Or do you want to try
really
the
have any good ones?
Well, I mean, maybe we could do state names. Want to try
Or
it?
we could do the reindeer one.
It's sudden death.
Oh, it's sudden
death.
death. Well, we don't want sudden death.
Sudden
That's
death.
Rudolph. There, we passed.
All right, hold on. You want to do this? All right, we're going to do this. It's sudden death. Here we go. 1 minute. Sudden death. Clicking the wrong. Well, where the hell's the question? Oh, you had to blitz. Oh, well, Blitzen. Yeah, that's one. Comet, Cupid, Donner, Dasher, Dancer, Grover, no, Rudolph, Prancer. Who else? Glimmer, Sprinter, Summer, Ronald, Bomber, Lupin, Sven, Eros, Meteor, Skipper. There's got to be one more. There's one remaining. Who is it? Vixen. Did I get Vixen? I got Vixen.
No, Vixen. We need Vixen. Okay.
Where do you see Vixen? Oh, there it is. All right, we got it. Yeah, we got it. Yeah. Denise is smarter than us. So yeah. We got.
I can't see it, so I have to go by you reading it.
Yeah. So let's see. The most wrong answers were Sprinter and Skipper. I've never heard of a Skipper.
No.
I think that was the one he probably had for dinner before Christmas Eve. So, come here, Skipper. All right. You want to try one of these other ones?
Sure, if you want to.
What do you want to do? Let's see. What do you want to do? Miscellaneous, television, literature, geography, movies, computers, history, languages, sports, classical music, science, or pop music?
Let's do pop music.
Pop music for 100. All right. So you want to do general, the 50s? Neither of us would know that. The 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, 2000s, 20 trends, or 2020. And then we have Eurovision, lyrics and artists, and lyrics general and song titles.
Oh, good God Almighty!
Hey, you picked this.
I mean, at our age, 80s and 90s would be okay. Don't get into like the 2010s because that's not music.
Hey, a popular one over here on the right is causes of death.
Oh shit!
Hold on, we're going in on.
We're going in.
Many pop stars become instant legends when they die before their time. Do you know the cause? They're all overdosed. Mentioned in this quiz. All right, here we go. We're all in. Oh, fuck. Who's Michael Hutchins? First one. Who the hell is Michael Hutchins?
Good guess. Let's do a good guess. Plane crash.
No, I like shot by a stalking fan. So, oh, we were wrong. He hung
We were
himself.
both wrong.
Lisa Left Eye Lopez. She's dead?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah. Well, what killed the left eye, Brenda? Was it cancer, a car crash, a heroin
Was it a car
overdose?
crash or a plane crash? I'm trying to think. Plane crash, I think it was.
A plane crash? I don't know. Hold on. We're going. Nope. She died in a car
Damn,
crash.
it was a car crash. Son of a
Jim
cracker.
Morrison. Come on. I know what Jim Morrison is. He was found dead in a bathtub. I got that one. So
Yeah.
I'm a huge Jim Morrison fan. I've read all his books. Barry White. You'll never find.
Now that was a damn plane crash.
I'm just going with it. I don't know at this point. Nope. He had high blood pressure and killed him.
Yeah, high blood pressure. Wait, people don't die from high blood pressure.
High blood pressure got him. He didn't take his pill. So, Alea. Who the hell is Alea? Oh, Alea. I don't know. Randy knew high blood pressure. Who the hell is Alea? Alea. Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong. Was she shot by her father, drug overdose, plane crash, or she drowned in the Mississippi? Well, here's my guess. I have no clue. I don't even know who the hell she is. So,
damn.
I don't know. What
drug
would be
overdose.
What would be a no? That's too generic. I think
Shot
she
by
drowned
her
in the
father.
Mississippi.
How
Well,
horrible
that's been more than one here. So I don't. There must be a star coming up that was offed by their parents. So
Lionel Richie. He was shot by his dad.
okay, Randy has no clue. I'm going with drowned in the Mississippi because I have no clue. Oh, I was wrong. It was plane crash.
Oh, sure. Now plane crash shows up.
Okay.
This thing's
George
rigged.
Harrison.
It's rigged. I think Russia set it up. It's rigged.
It could do. George Harrison, one of the lesser-known Beatles, was he shot by a stalking fan? Did he die of AIDS, cancer, or high blood pressure and kidney failure?
You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say AIDS.
No, not a Beatle. I got to say, he probably went out the old-fashioned way. He went out with cancer. So, hey, we got one right. So, here we go. Mark Bolan. I have no idea who Mark Bolan is. So, did Mark Bolan die in a car accident? Did he hang himself? Did a plane crash get him? Or did he have a heart attack?
He had a heart
Mark
attack.
Bolan. He was a popular 80s kind of soft pop kind of guy, wasn't he? If I remember. I don't know. Mark Bolan. So I should do a phone a friend and just holler downstairs and see if anybody knows how Mark Bolan died. So
maybe a heart attack.
I don't
He
know.
doesn't sound like somebody that would have went out there on that limb to where, he would
Yeah,
have hung
it sounds.
himself or...
Randy says heart attack, so we're gonna go with heart attack. So,
Okay.
Well, nope.
Oh, damn it! It was a car accident. What
Kurt
the hell?
Cobain.
Oh,
Kurt Cobain. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say that one. It was himself. So,
yeah.
Let's see. Janis Joplin. Janis Joplin. She was a popular 70s. Did she hang herself? Was it
No.
heroin, cancer, or a car crash? I want to say she was
I
heroin.
think that was heroin.
Yeah, I think she was heroin. Denise says OD, so I think she was heroin.
Yeah, heroin.
And hey, all right, we've got like 2 right so far. Mama Cass Elliott. Who the hell is Mama Cass Elliott? Did Mama get taken out by pancreatic cancer, drowning in a swimming pool, a car crash, or heart attack?
Hey, let's pick the new one. Pancreatic cancer. Oh wait.
Does a woman
Randy, what
have
the
a
hell you doing?
pancreas? I don't know. What the hell?
Yes, everybody has to have a pancreas, you moron.
Yeah, well, some people it's AI. So Mama Cass Elliott. What killed Mama Cass Elliott? Was it pancreatic
First, somebody
cancer?
tell me who the hell she is.
Some heart attack is what
Chris is a heart attack. Okay, we'll go with that
All right.
one.
Mama, did you die by a heart attack?
Yes,
Mama
she
died
did.
by a heart attack. There you go. We are an
We
F.
got an F plus.
We only got 50% of those. So there you go. The average people get like 8.
But you know
Very-
what? That was fun.
It's fun making fun out of people died. There you go. So there's more of them. Causes of death. Do they have a
Oh, the
Christmas?
mamas and the papas, you're right. Oh God, the Mamas and the Papas. I didn't even think about that. That's who that was.
Who the hell is that? There's Christmas song quiz, Merry Christmas in language, Christmas lyrics, plots and Christmas movies. I'm feeling Christmassy. What do you want to do? Let's do one more before we get out of here because we failed everything so far, even though we're running short on time.
What were the Christmas songs?
Christmas song quiz, pop music. Merry Christmas in
song
language.
quiz.
Okay, let's do a Christmas song. All right, here we go. Yeah. Pretty Paper.
What the hell is Pretty Paper?
Pretty Paper.
I've never heard of that song.
We're not very good at this, Brenda. either that or we're not very intelligent.
I'm not too damn high to be taking a quiz, but that's okay.
Denise says Joni, and she was wrong. It was Roy.
Roy.
Rocking
around the Christmas tree.
Was that the Kinks, Sam Brown, Petula Clark, or Brenda Lee?
It wasn't Brenda Lee. I think it was the Kinks.
No, it wasn't the Kinks.
Well, it was a woman that sang it originally, was it not? All right. Well, maybe it was Brenda Lee. If you don't think it was the Kinks.
Denise and Randy say Brenda Lee. So
Okay.
That's your name, for God's sakes. How do you not know this?
It's my name. Shut up.
Little Saint Nick. Was that the Rolling Stones, the Who, Deep Purple, or the Beach Boys?
I think it was my last ex.
Oh, this show has gone to hell. Little Saint Nick. Was it the Stones, Deep Purple, the Who, or the Beach Boys? I think it was the Beach Boys. Me and Randy agree on this one, so we're going in.
Beach Boys.
There we go. All right. Next up, Feels Like Christmas. Was it the Ramones, Cindy Lauper, the Carpenters, or Neil Diamond? Feels Like Christmas. The Ramones, the Carpenters, Cindy Lauper, or Neil Diamond?
That was Cindy Lauper.
I don't know. I thought I'd be better at this, but ironically, I'm not. So the Ramones. I don't think it was the Ramones. I don't think it was Neil Diamond. So that leaves us with the Carpenters or Cindy Lauper. If we're just going on my hunches here,
I would go with the Carpenters then, because I can't see Cindy Lauper singing any Christmas songs.
That's Neil Lauper.
Neil Lauper.
I can push Cindy Carpenter, but I don't have Neil Lauper. Oh, Randy says the Carpenters. Let's give it a whirl and see what happens. Nope, it was Cindy Lauper.
What? When did she sing a Christmas song? That girl should not be singing anything that has
James have a radio show. I should probably know this. Lonely This Christmas. Was it Mud? Who the hell is Mud? Wham, Slade, or Queen? Lonely This Christmas. Was it Mud?
Wham.
Slade? We'll wait and see if anybody. I tend to agree with you because I don't think that sounds like anything Slade or Queen would do.
Or Mud.
I'm not quite sure who Mud is. So, all right.
Well, I know who Wham is. I know who Mud is.
It was Mud.
What?
It was Mud.
There is no way.
Where are you?
I think the person that wrote these is as high as I am right now.
Where Are You Christmas? Was it Enya, Leanne Rimes, Faith Hill, or Charlotte Church? Where Are You Christmas? Is it Enya? Is it Leanne Rimes, Faith Hill, or Charlotte?
Faith Hill. We'll go with that one.
At this point, I don't care. No. Oh, no. I'm starting to prepare. No, we were right. All right. Wonderful Christmas Time. Okay, that was a Beatle. I know that. But was it McCartney or Lennon? I want to say it was Lennon, but I'm not sure. because Lennon was so. This is Christmas, so maybe Wonderful Christmas Time was McCartney. Randy says Lennon. I'm leaning towards Lennon. I'm leaning that way, and so Denise says it too. So no, it was Paul. Damn Beatles. The little boy that Santa Claus forgot. The little boy that Santa Claus.
I've never even heard that song, so I am no help. So I'll guess.
Is it? Chris comes in late. It was Paul. Otis Redding, Benny King, Nat King Cole, or Sam Cooke. The little boy that Santa Claus forgot.
Nat King Cole?
I don't know. The little boy that... I don't know. It sounds kind of... Well, if Randall says that, so we're going with it. I don't know. And you two would be correct. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas to you too. Oh.
Was it Slade, Mud, Wham, or Queen?
Oh, I ain't even playing with those fuckers no more.
Everybody. Was it Slade, Mud, Wham, or Queen? Yeah, I don't know. I almost want to say Slade because I have no clue, but I don't know. Merry
Can
Christmas.
I phone a friend? My cousin would know. Wham was her favorite thing. Okay, Randy says Slade.
I'm thinking Slade, but
okay.
All right, we got one. We may get a D on this one if we get the next one right. Hazy Shade of Winter. Mud couldn't have two songs, is what Chris says. Hazy Shade of Winter. Was it the Bangles, Bananarama, the Supremes, or Kim Wilde? Hazy.
I just like the name Bananarama, so let's pick them.
Well, the chat is disagreeing. They're all saying the Bangles. So
okay, well, go with that.
You haven't got a good track record here, Brenda. All right, we got out of that
like
marginal.
Bananarama.
We got to that with a marginal, with a D. So let's.
Damn. We got an F plus and a D. Put them together, we might have almost an A.
Lord mercy. All right, so we're leaving this for today.
Yes.
Oh no, there's this one. Oh my God. What common phrase is represented by the formula below? Hint, it is not spoken often enough. Well, yesterday was sorry. So it's 3I plus 1 less than 2I plus 3U plus 1. This is a math question. I got no idea. There's 11 thumbs down on this one, so I have no idea. What Denise says she loves us. We love you too, Denise. Thank you all for tolerating our silly shenanigans. What common phrase is represented 3I plus 1 greater than 2I plus 3U plus 1? So it's I is greater than
I
2.
love you. I don't know.
It's not all right at this point. Maybe it's what Denise was saying. I love you. I love you. How the hell do you get that? You have to be high to get that. How the hell did you get that?
At one point in my life, I kind of used to like math.
Jesus Christ. This quote comes from Albert Camus. Don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Don't walk in front of me, I may not follow. Just walk beside me and be my friend. You know how many times I've said that in my life? Just be my friend.
I think that he's had too many people walking behind him and in front of him when one or the other had to fart. So he just figured out, walk beside me, that way none of us have to smell it.
I think a high Brenda's that makes for the best show. On this day in 1966, the Dr. Seuss story, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, makes its TV debut with the narration by Boris Karloff and the song You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch, sung by Thurl Ravenscroft, who also voiced Tony the Tiger. It became an instant television classic. I agree. I didn't realize it was that old. So, What in the Sam hell is going on downstairs? The first communication satellites. They're moving
Tiffany's killing somebody. Get him, Tiffany, get him.
Well, she's here, and then there's furniture going out the back door, and the dogs are all standing there.
That's it. She's had enough. Everybody get the hell out. That's my girl.
They come up here from my bed. I'm done. The first communication satellite on this day in 1958, Project SCORE, signal communications by orbiting relay equipment. Excuse me. The world's first communication satellite is launched by the U.S. to test communication relay test systems in space. Could receive messages, store them on tape, be relayed back to Earth. On December 19th, it broadcast a pre-recorded message from U.S. President Donald Eisenhower via radio wave. This is the President of the United States speaking through the marvels of scientific advance. My voice is coming to you from a satellite circling in outer space. My message is a simple one. Through this unique means, I convey to you and all mankind's America's wish for peace on earth and goodwill towards all men. Over the course of the mission, 78 real-time and stored and forwarded transmissions were sent between the 4 ground stations. The batteries were designed to only last a few days, and it fell back into Earth, burning up and crashing in Africa in 1959. Chris says, WTF, I love you. How was that the answer? I feel like the word Trump has been yelling at Tim Walz. So the government admits some activities in space were pre-recorded. That's a good point. So that's a very good point. Oh, this day in 1917, the 18th Amendment prohibiting intoxicated liquors in the U.S. is sent to the states for ratification. While it did not prohibit the consumption of alcohol, it did ban the sale, manufacture, and transportation of alcoholic beverages. The Volstead Act, which defined the terms used in the 18th Amendment, defended an intoxicating liquor as any beverage containing more than 0.5% alcohol. This caused beer and wine to also be prohibited.
Now,
went into effect in 1920 and was repealed in 1933 by the 21st Amendment.
Okay, so how do you drink it if you cannot go pick it up and buy it and transport it back to your house?
You couldn't. It was illegal. You couldn't have.
So where did you go to drink the damn shit? It says it didn't stop people from drinking it.
No, it did not stop people from
Okay,
drinking.
so what do? Go to a still out there in the country and wrap their lips around a hose?
Chris is in college. I would be hiding in the sewer. Talking about the picture. No, they had speakeasies, and you would go there and you would drink.
So you had to pay money for these half-naked girls before you could have a drink.
Well, how do you know there weren't half-naked guys?
Speak easy. Do you think they went there to have a damn conversation?
Well, it could have. I mean, hey, listen.
You were so sheltered growing up as a kid.
I am the proud grandson of a revenue. No, wait a minute. A moonshiner, a bootlegger. I'm a proud grandson of that. My grandfather ran shine from East Tennessee to Washington, D.C. for the politicians. So there you go. So he did. True story. Very true story.
You know what?
The politicians, do you think those people were going to go without booze? Come on now.
I think you're illegal, Glenn. I'm calling ICE.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Maybe it'll take me somewhere I like. She said lips and hose in one sentence. Randy is
did.
You need to do something with Randy. He's unchained. There was incandescent light before Edison. We've discussed this. December 18th, 1878, Joseph Schwann demonstrates his carbon filament electric light almost a year before Edison. Even though the light burned in his laboratory, it broke down during the demonstration due to excessive current. He successfully repeated the demonstration on January 17th, 1879, with the lamp showed in actual operation. He had developed the carbon filament in 1860, but due to the lack of a good vacuum pump, that's what Brenda's for, it had a short lifetime. With the development of better vacuum pumps, he was able to reduce the oxygen in the bulb, allowing the filament to grow almost white hot without catching fire. There you go. So, and the 13th Amendment abolishing slavery goes into effect on this day in 1865. It abolished slavery in the U.S. Mississippi initially rejected the 13th and didn't officially ratify it until 2013. Wow, I did not know that. Wow.
Well, I got news for you. It didn't go anywhere because we're all still slaves to the same friggin' system.
We are, actually. Neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as punishment for crime wherefore the party shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States, or any place subject to their jurisdiction. That is crazy. I didn't realize that 2013, that was just like, what, 10, 12 years ago? Wow. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. So, damn, that's crazy. Eubonics. Eubonics. Oh, Jesus, I'm going to get in trouble here. The Oakland, California School Board on this day unanimously passes a resolution for the incorporating of eubonics into the classroom. The Oakland resolution mandated it was for maintaining the legitimacy and richness of such language and to facilitate their acquisition of mastery of English language skills. It also proposed an increase of salaries of those proficient in both Eubonics and Standard English to the level of those teaching limited proficiency English. Students and the use of public funding to help teachers learn Eubonics themselves. The word Eubonics is portomatia of ebony and plutonics, and was coined by Robert L. Williams.
Chris keeps saying, YouTube alert, be careful, caution, beep, beep.
It was often referred by the mainstream linguists. All right, well, hey, there you go. Well, it's probably too late for me. There's no hope for me. I can't. There's nothing I can do. December 18th of 1985, premiered, directed by Steven Spielberg, was based on the 1982 novel of the same name by Alice Walker. Okay. It starred Danny Glover, Whoopi Goldberg, and Oprah Winfrey. Let's see. And Steven Spielberg has a movie coming out, June of next year that's already being promoted all over the world?
Yeah.
Yeah, was it The Awakening or something like that, isn't it?
No,
it's supposed to be really kick-ass. I saw the promo. So.
I did too. And for liking me at this moment, it's completely out of my mind. So I don't know. But it did look good.
Horror. Have you ever seen the Amityville Horror?
Yeah, I own the movie.
Oh, okay. Well, this day in 1975, George and Kathleen Lutz purchased a home, and it's at 312 Ocean Avenue. The previous 23-year-old Robert Defoe Jr. murdered his parents, 2 brothers, and 2 sisters in the house. The Lutz claimed the paranormal happenings in the house were the basis of the Amityville Horror, the book, and subsequent movies. Was that true?
What?
Was it based on that house?
I'm not sure because I haven't really investigated that, but I do not think that the brother did that all by himself. I think the sister helped. and then he shot her, the older sister.
Was the house really that haunted?
It could have been. They did have some kind of a
So why, if
well
you
in the
buy something
basement
like
that was
why don't you
fucked up.
why don't you just raise it, burn it to the ground, and build new? I mean,
You don't burn haunted houses. They just move on. You just got to shut it down and just leave it alone and don't let anybody have it.
fire
Let the
kills
ghosts have it.
fire kills everything.
No, it doesn't. It
Spielberg
releases
is an
through it.
ass. It's December and he's telling me there is info. I absolutely have to know that it's going to change my life, but I need to wait until June. So, well, he could be a politician.
Hey, look, I started watching the new season of Stranger Things, and they've only done a couple of the episodes at a time, and they told me I had to wait until December, was it 25th or 26th to see the next
I'll
one?
wait. Yeah, I'll wait so I can watch all of them at once. I don't like doing that. Disney does that too, and it annoys me.
But yeah, the problem with it
speaking
is
of Disney, they just put out a timer. 12 months from today is when the new Avengers comes out. So,
well,
yeah,
see,
like, damn it, don't tell me something.
I'm a binge watcher. Like I can sit and watch the whole episodes from beginning to end of Stranger Things or different things. I'm a binge watcher, but you can guarantee your ass that if I'm binge watching, I will not stop till every episode is done and the whole thing is over. I won't do any shows. I will not answer my phones. I will barely eat.
Wow.
Okay, I'm a horrible binge watcher.
That sounds like a mental illness. So
Shut up.
1969 on this date, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, a James Bond film. Well, there you go. George Lazenby as 007. I don't remember that one. So Chris says Brenda watches and binges Fireman. So she gets high and sends me text messages all the time. The first giant panda in the U.S. on this day in 1936, Su Lin arrives in San Francisco from China, creating pandemonium. It was the first in the U.S. and was also the first kept outside of China. Su Lin means a little bit of something very cute. He was captured and brought to the United States by Ruth Harkis in April of 1937. The Su Lin was purchased by the Brookfield Zoo outside of Chicago. He died in 1938, at which time they determined by autopsy that it was a male. So that was the problem. So,
see, I need one of those. Look at how cuddly they look. Oh,
this right here sounds like something Trump would do. A $100,000 bill, December 18th of 1935. The $100,000 gold certificates are first printed, and they feature a portrait of Woodrow Wilson. They were never circulated, but used internally by the Federal Reserve. So if you had one, you couldn't go to 7-Eleven and buy your Slurpee.
If you had one, they would make damn sure that place wasn't robbed before they cashed that in, because if nobody was supposed to have it and it was supposed to stay within the Federal Reserve, then nobody should have it, not even an employee.
Trump has one, so
don't be surprised.
No, I wouldn't. Nothing would surprise me with him. The Piltdown Man hoax. Charles Dawson announces to the Geological Society of London that he has found the skull fragments of the missing ape-to-human link. He claimed that he had discovered this, quote, missing link between ape and men in 1908, and he had found a section of human-like skull in gravel beds near East Sussex. They were hypothesized to belong to human ancestors from 500,000 years ago. I don't know if I buy this. How do you know?
It sounds to me more like a Bigfoot skull.
It was later determined that it was a hoax. See, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
1787, Jersey, welcome to the United States. You were the third U.S. state. All right, named after the Bailiwick of Jersey. an island country in northwest Europe that is most densely populated U.S. state. New Jersey is the most densely populated U.S. state. Huh, interesting. Christina Aguilera. That's a very nice photo of her. She was born in 1980. Happy birthday. I think I'll just keep staring at that one. Edmund Kemper. He was an American serial killer. He was the role model for the Buffalo Bill character in Silence of the Lamb. He was born in 1948. He must still be alive. Keith Richards. He was born in 1943. Of course, we know him from the Rolling Stones. He's never going to die. There's too many drugs in this system. I'll tell you that he'll be dead tomorrow. So, creator of the pet rock, Gary Dahl. Did you have a pet rock, Brenda?
I did. My brother and I both had him. My mom bought us lots of them. We threw them at each other.
Yeah, I gave Tiffany one. This is the only thing you're getting from me ever.
I used to tell my brother, watch out, there's my flying rock.
Oh, Lord. Ossie Davis, American Grammy-winning actor, civil rights activist, born this day in 1917. Betty Grable, American actress, dancer, and pinup girl. Her legs were insured for $1 million with Lloyd's of London. Interesting. Oh, all right. The inventor of FM radio, Edwin Howard Armstrong. He was an electrical engineer. He invented super heterodyne receiver in 1918, wideband FM in 1933, which is what is used today. And he developed his FM radio to reduce the static of AM radio. The rights to the invention were offered to RCA, but they turned it down. Facing financial problems after a fight with his wife, he jumped to his death from the 13th floor apartment.
Well, damn.
and he did it with the portable radio he built for his wife at the same time.
Wait, most places don't have 13 floors.
Maybe that's why they changed that. So, Ty Cobb was born this day in 1886. So he's a baseball player. Joseph Stalin, Russian dictator. He was born in 1878. Joseph Grimaldi. He was an English clown. He was born in 1778. Leonard Maltin, a film critic and TV historian in 1950. Steven Spielberg. Happy birthday, Steven. He was born in 1946. Ramsey Clark. He was a U.S. Attorney General. The first African U.S. Air Force Brigadier General, which was Benjamin Davis, was born this day in 1912. Franz Ferdinand, he was the Austrian Archduke. He and his wife's assassination by Serbian nationalists led to World War I. J.J. Thomson, born in 1856, an English physicist. And Hark the Herald Angels Sing, Charles Wesley was born in 1707, the English clergyman and hymnist. Okay, so he's the one that wrote some of the hymns. All right, let me catch up in the chat here. Trump would not be on any money that was the size of regular currency, and Trump currency would have to be huge, like the size of checks people get when they win the golf tournaments. He wants to be on a gold coin, I think. They're still fighting about that in Congress. I'm going to skip through the rest of this history. I think we've pretty much got through it all. He's trying to be on a coin, and they're arguing about it still. I think we got much more important things to do than argue about putting your damn face on a coin. Today is Answer the Telephone Like Buddy the Elf Day. All right.
Oh, my God.
It's National Twin Day, National Roast Siblings Pig Day, and it's Re-Gifting Day. That's what Brenda does to me every year. The same damn thing. I send it back to her.
What?
It's Baked Cookies Day. Oh, Mom made the chocolate chip donuts that were supposed to be, quote, healthy. Yeah, they sucked. It's Flake Appreciation Day for the snowflakes. So there you go. And I'm not even going to mention those two because it'll piss me off. Let's see. It's National Ham Salad Day. I don't like ham
Ew,
salad.
I don't either. I like chicken salad,
Yeah.
but I don't like ham. No.
Yeah, it's too much mayonnaise. Just if you want to give me a big slice of ham and put some mayonnaise on it, cool. But don't give me Spam with Miracle Whip. No, thank you. So,
Well, I don't eat pork anyway, so and don't nor spam. I don't even know what the fuck that is. It's Jello. They put it into a cup. I know what it is.
No,
they put it into the can and they let it harden, and then they put a lid on it and ship it to you.
No, they don't. Oh,
it's thrown up ham. I don't know what that is.
I'm gonna send you a can of Spam.
I already know what it is.
Okay, it's National I Love Honey Day, so there you go. I do like.
I love honey.
It's National Wear a Plunger on Your Head Day.
Oh shit!
Okay, all right. Tell Jack that. So he's gotta walk around in.
Well, I have a different kind of plunger. My plunger wouldn't fit on anybody's head. It's one of those narrow ones that has the slits in it.
Oh,
it's not like the capped ones, with the. Shut up! You asked.
It's the 352nd day of 2025 and the 88th day of autumn. So, we're just going to skip the rest of history. We're running low on time here. 3 days until winter begins. Hey, it's already back in the 80s here. So, I don't know if it's 80, but it's pretty damn warm.
Like 72 today.
So, oh, Lord. Disturbing new Jeffrey Epstein images emerge, including sick writing on a mystery woman's skin. All right, we'll look at that in a minute, but this was the breaking news before that was breaking news. World War III alert. So yesterday, I guess it would have been overnight here, Putin went on the air and went on a rant about he was pretty much going to bomb London and Paris, and he was going to storm through Germany. And he was like on a roll. I think he was high. So that had everybody feeling some kind of way. Well, today, apparently, 3 Russian border guards have entered Estonia, which is a NATO ally, so we must protect them at all costs. And they were using monitoring technology to watch these guards. They used a hovercraft when they came in. So it stopped at a certain position, and, well, it just stayed there for a while. So they are saying that Russia, this is the pre-invasion, and this is NATO's reason we've got 3 people on a hovercraft. We're going to start a World War.
They have a hovercraft?
That's what
I want a hovercraft. What's a hovercraft? Something that you sit on, it goes up in the air, right? And it floats?
Spam. So
shut up.
I've already seen this. New disturbing Jeffrey Epstein images include a woman with mystery writing sitting with Lolita. Okay, I don't know what the hell it is.
The Lolita Express was his plane.
It's tied up. Is she got something written on her? Better than this is probably somebody that was drunk and they was passed out and they wrote on her foot. She was playing low in the morning, standing 4 feet 10 in one sock. Whoa, wait a minute. Brenda, is this your foot?
No, that is
Giselle?
That looks like Penny's foot, but Giselle's.
Oh God, I don't even know why I want to talk about this stuff. So she was Dolly at school. What the hell? So they just write on people's body and they say it's disturbing? I used to do it in high school all the time. Jesus. Well, the UN is tracking 3-Eye Atlas because you know it's coming, Brenda.
They're liars.
Well, it's mind-boggling. It's an interstellar object the size of Manhattan. They believe it has traveled 20,000 light years through space, racing through our solar system at 137,000 miles per hour. On December 19, will pass closest to Earth, but it will still be 168 million miles away. As it does, a new UN-backed monitoring campaign is on high alert. Why, you might ask, is the UN monitoring? Well, it's because of early speculation that it's irregular, more like an alien spacecraft than a comet. However, recent images clearly show a cometary structure. It is not a
How
cause that poses any threat to Earth. It will never pass more than 1.8 times the Earth's distance from the sun. The real reason is because it's rare. So there you go.
how
The
far is
United States.
100 million miles away?
It's a lot. So,
Okay, so what the hell are they on about?
it's a lot.
What is wrong with them?
So, they're studying this because one day they want to intercept future objects with a spacecraft.
They're doing all that
until
just to
we
make it look
saw
like they're
this-
working for a living.
Here's the deal. Until they saw this, they didn't have the idea. Now they have the idea. Come on, man. Everybody's seen Armageddon. Come on, man.
I'm telling you, they're just doing this article to make it look like they're doing something for a living. Because they honestly, they all get paid for nothing.
Oh, yeah. Well, the clicks on these people are amazing during all this. Avi Loeb continues to argue that it's showing unusual behavior, has 14 anomalies inconsistent with typical comets. His latest is that it's rotating to maintain an Earth-like day-night cycle, possibly for the comfort of extraterrestrial passengers. I had not actually heard that one, so that one must be new. So it is so well, that would make sense. So it rotates so that some people get baked and then the others get cooled. So of course that's all speculative and it's just a dirty snowball. So
Well, if there's aliens in that thing that are rolling around while it's spinning and they're banging into shit, they're going to be really mad when they get here.
well, maybe they're seatbelted. Maybe for the past 20,000 years they've remained in their seatbelt. So I don't know. Avi Lopez, what is his name? Avi Loeb, the NASA professor, or whatever he is, Harvard. He is saying that we're treating this too lightly, even though he thinks it's a comet, that we're still treating it too lightly, that we should basically be better prepared and pay better attention. So, I don't know. If you want to watch it, you can actually, when it gets closest, ironically enough, you can go to the internet and watch it, even though NASA can't. You can see it when it passes closest to Earth from people who are using their telescope to watch it. So, all right, here we go. This is the Trump speech. I should just let you handle this story. So, of course, he talked about his accomplishments. They're big, beautiful. No one's ever seen them before. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is likely his final address to the nation this time of year. Did we not have a where they go to the House and Senate are all there and he gives an address, or they don't do that in their first
No, and he didn't speak for very long. They had all kinds of other stupid stuff going on. I mean, if he spoke for 20 minutes, I'd have been amazed.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, he didn't speak for very long. He went over a couple things with the economy and something else, and then he talked about the enlisted military getting that money, and he said they deserved it, and he thanked them for their service, and he was proud that the military is in better shape than it was, before he got in, and that was it. It was done and gone.
Well,
I think he goes to the bathroom and takes longer shits than he actually gave that speech. Just saying.
18-minute address.
Oh, there you go.
Says you have a president who fights for the law-abiding, hardworking people of our country, the ones who make the nation run, who make the nation work. And after just 1 year, we have achieved more than anyone could have imagined. He spent 18 minutes. Most of the time, he was talking about his big head. However, a lot of people might not have noticed this. J.D. Vance has been sneaking in and getting a lot of headlines here lately. So keep paying attention to that. He says this is just the beginning. He claimed the wages are going up. Yeah, I don't know about that. Then he said the warrior dividend would be 1,776 in honor of the country's 250th birthday. And he has touted record number of enlistments in the military branches. Now, that is true. He also promised to overhaul the healthcare system and bring down costs, reiterating his plans to give more money directly to Americans to purchase their own health care insurance.
Yes, he did do
He
that.
outlined his plan to reduce the cost of drugs and pharmaceuticals by 600%, arguing that his threat of tariffs have helped bring down those costs. So he has eliminated Democrat environmental policies to lower energy, and then he touched briefly on interest rates. So let's see. He's saying that we're going to have some of the most aggressive housing reform plans coming up in American history. Right? He talked about the border crisis and said that was
mortgages.
We have the housing problem is because of the illegals. That could be argued, but and for the first time in 50 years, we're seeing reverse migration. Well, that is true. That is true. People are going back home. So he wrapped up his address by looking forward to 2026 and the 250th birthday massive events such as the World Cup and the Olympics. So we're all coming back to America. All right, so we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. It's just a lot of hot air, personally, but whatever. So, 1776 warrior dividend. Well, that's going to be paid for, according to him, which is going to be a sum of 1.45 million military members getting $1,776. So the checks are already in the mail, is what he said. I don't know if that's true. So,
well, they get most of them get paid by direct deposit.
Well,
anyway,
I realize that, but I don't know that was exactly true. And he's also he touted that every American was going to get $2,000. That hadn't happened either. So we'll wait and see. We'll see. Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson.
You know what? Somebody made fun of me because I had already gotten my dog Tucker, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when I got my little Russian dog, of course I called him Putin. Well, he's a little hard-headed asshole anyways. And I didn't put the two together until somebody else brought it to my attention after Tucker Carlson had that interview with Putin. And he's like, they said, do you realize you have a dog named Tucker and a dog named Putin? How ironic is that? And I'm like, oh. And they made fun of me for that. I didn't even think about that. I'm sorry, I'm high. I'll shut up now.
I make fun of you regularly, Brenda. So. Tucker told Judge Andrew Napolitanto on Wednesday that members of Congress were briefed on the coming war with Venezuela, and President Trump planned to announce the conflict on the Wednesday evening address. Well, apparently something changed, and that didn't happen because, well, it was all about him. So I looked at the 5 o'clock news drop, and this was also breaking news when we came on. NASCAR star Greg Biffle was flying with his wife and kids before the private jet he owned crashed in North Carolina.
Oh no!
When a jet owned by Greg Biffle crashed and exploded into flames while trying to land in North Carolina on Thursday. So one of his close friends claiming Biffle was flying to see him with his wife and kids. With 6 people on board, it was owned by the NASCAR team. And so I don't know that we have an announcement if it was officially him or not, but
I see when they said that a plane crashed, but they didn't say who it was when I seen it.
Yeah, it's safe to say it was owned by him, but we don't know. And we can say there's fatalities, but we don't know if it was the driver, Greg Biffle. So it's still not clear who was on board. So
That would be.
there's somebody on social media is claiming that it was him, his wife, and his kids. So we can't confirm that, but that is what somebody who's a friend of the family is saying. They can confirm Greg Biffle, his wife Costiana, daughter Emma, and son Ryder were on the plane. All right, so that's according to a family friend. That is not being breaking news yet. So I'm not confirming that. I'm just relaying what this post says. So,
Dang it, I was going to look it up, but I can't even get to my keyboard.
What's
going on here?
Says a beloved figure in the NASCAR community was also on there. The crew chief for Michael Waltrip Racing. All right, so Craig Wadsworth. Okay. So I don't. No, they haven't confirmed names or who it was yet, according to this. So we're going to wait and see. But we can say that a plane owned by him did crash, and there are fatalities. But we don't know yet who it is. At least not according to the New York Post. So there you go. We'll check before we get off the air. Did you know they recovered evidence at the shooting scene, Brown College, or whatever it is? Is it Bright? Wherever it is, they recovered DNA evidence. Did you know that, Brenda?
No, where'd they get DNA evidence?
Oh, they're now saying from a source there's fingerprints from a shell casing from the shooting scene, and that apparently while they were loading the live rounds, they scratched skin off of their finger into the shell casing of a 9mm automatic. Apparently, the perpetrator had fat fingers. Now, here's my take on that. That's what the this website is saying. If that would be true, I can see the fingerprints on the shell casing, but the DNA between the actual projectile and the casing, I would think it would get too hot there and it would burn that off. Now, I don't know. I'm not a forensic scientist, but
If he was reloading the clip, if he was reloading, that's happened to me before when I have been reloading a clip. Sure. The overlay on it has scraped my finger and actually kind of tore my skin a little bit. So, I mean, it could happen.
It could. No, I'm not saying it hasn't happened.
I don't know who.
Somebody, according to them, it was somebody with fat fingers and did not know how to properly handle a semi-automatic. But here's my thing on this, and this is all by an anonymous source to this media outlet. This person was smart enough to avoid every camera. There weren't that many, but he or she was smart enough to avoid every camera. Why the hell wouldn't they wear gloves when they were loading their gun?
It's not only that, but if you're going to go do a shooting like that, you usually have preloaded clips with you. You don't have to sit there and reload.
No, and that still could have been the case, but if you were going to commit this crime and you were going to meticulously plan out your entrance and exit so that you weren't on video, according to them, why would you not have wore gloves when you put the shells in the magazine? You know, that's what, or the clip, whatever you want to call it. So, I mean, that's just me thinking. But this contradicts what they originally said, because they originally said there was no evidence at all, that there was no shell casings. Because remember, I said, well, that means it had to have been a revolver.
Right.
So, but now they're saying there's shell casing. So what's true and what's not true in this thing? And they've put this picture out here now of, now this looks like a woman.
For crying out loud.
Well, yeah, it does, because she's got a scarf on and she's got a purse. So now they've put another image out there. I don't know what to believe.
Tall enough.
Yeah, I don't know what to believe and what not to believe. That could be maybe that's a man dressed like a woman. I mean, I don't know.
They don't know.
This is the 5th day of the manhunt, and I'm pretty sure in 5 days you could be anywhere. I mean, I'm not a very smart person, but I'm thinking in 5 days you could be anywhere. So, so I don't know. I don't understand it, but they apparently may have wore a mask, maybe a cloth mask, maybe a fake mask. Maybe they wore something to make them look fatter and they waddled. But now we have fingerprints. I don't know what to believe with this damn story anymore.
Well, it's just like how they said that they got the guy limping out of the school.
Yeah, right. We talked about that yesterday. Yeah,
Yeah.
the person was limping. I was like, okay, even with that, with the technology we have, just in facial recognition, do you not know we also have body recognition software? I mean, are people not smart enough to
Right.
figure out the government has had this technology? So
Yeah.
if they had a video and they said, okay, this is the person, and they gave it to the FBI, they could use that to say, well, it's a male that's 5'2", they weigh 180. They could give you statistics and facts, but they're not even giving us that. And the pictures they have put out, Jesus Christ, I've seen better pictures of Bigfoot. So, I mean, are they wearing a mask? Are they wearing a face mask? Are they wearing a bodysuit? Jesus. One picture, this person has a purse. The other pictures is a guy waddling down the street. What? I don't know what to believe with this thing. It's all over the place. But in 5 days, this person could literally be in Taiwan. You know, it could be anywhere.
Yep.
I mean, it's crazy. All right, Brenda, I wanted to cover this because, well, doctors are warning if you eat candy, it could cause a heart attack if you're taking certain medication, so I wanted to cover this because I know you like your candy. So a doctor has issued a stark warning that certain people may have to give up their favorite sugary treat if they're taking a particular kind of medicine. Dr. Chris Steele, a former resident physician who once featured on UK television, revealed that individuals on specific medications must avoid certain everyday foods. Eating these products while taking the medication could spark dangerous side effects. Black licorice, well, good, I hate licorice, has emerged as the key culprit, a popular confection that is naturally occurring licorice root. But experts are cautioning that taking glycosides such as digoxin, which is prescribed for heart failure, or irregular heart rhythms, should completely eliminate this candy from their diet. So don't eat licorice if you're on a dig. So he elaborated that it contains a glycemazine, which mixing with digoxin can cause irregular heartbeats and lead to a heart attack. Herbal licorice extract can also interfere with a host of other medications, including insulin, certain antidepressants, oral contraceptives, blood thinners, and other medications that does affect your body. Low levels of potassium can increase the side effects with dig, used to treat congestive heart failure and abnormal heart rhythms. Diuretics to treat high blood pressure, glaucoma, heart failure, liver, and kidney also lower potassium levels. So taken with licorice, they may cause even lower levels. That causes weakness, cramps, and irregular heart rhythms. Combining this drug with substantial quantities of licorice can lead to high levels of dig in the body, which causes nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, blurred vision, abnormally fast, slow, or uneven heartbeat. If you have a heart condition, high blood pressure, or you on any medication, it's vital to consult your doctor or pharmacist before taking licorice products or supplements. You should avoid licorice if you're taking certain high blood pressure medicines due to the harmful interactions. So there you go. If you're on high blood pressure,
I've been on my high blood pressure medications for 2016, since 2016. And one of my favorite things when my sugar gets low to have next to my bed is Good and Plenty's. And I pop a few of them in my mouth and suck on them and chew on the licorice. Been doing that since 2016. Hasn't harmed me yet. Knock on wood.
You say that as you're blind in one eye, missing a leg, and you're about to fall.
That's because of something else.
So don't take medical advice from Brenda. If you're on a hypertensive,
I'm not a doctor. I just like Holiday Inn Expresses.
She likes licorice. If you're not, don't eat licorice if you're on any type of psychotic medication, high blood pressure, or especially DIG. I'm surprised they still give digoxin out, but I guess it's an old drug, but it's a dangerous drug. So that and verapamil, and my cousin takes verapamil. And I'm worried. I'm like, dude, get your cardiologist to get you off verapamil. He's like, oh no, it's fine. No, dude, seriously, it's not. So, all right. Well, apparently overnight there was another big boom out in the ocean. Yeah, I think we got like 8 more or something.
Red Atlas came down and look at what it did.
Yeah, look at that. They just so I could watch that again and again.
That came off a 3-eyed Atlas.
It could have. See,
I seen it come down.
Yeah, see that fishing boat is moving along at a high rate of speed, and there comes Trump right there. He's taking care of it. So
not a fishing boat, bitch.
Oh, so we got 4 more male fishermen killed in action. So no U.S. military was harmed during the.
If they would get away with it if they put like 4 beautiful bodied women in bikinis and just have them laid back while the boat's going.
Oh yeah, the drone would hover over it for hours. So yeah,
it would be like there ain't nothing wrong with this boat.
Hey, listen, FBI, if you're listening, and you start to see this happen. It was from so you remember yesterday when I was trying to figure out what the hell Trump was talking about when he's like, you got to give us our money back and we want our oil. And so I kind of did a little deep dive on this, and I didn't realize that apparently before Maduro, the government had asked for American companies to come in and help them get some of their resources to spark their government. And companies like Amoco, Exxon, Citgo, they did. They came in and they put in the infrastructure and started with the oil. And then Maduro was elected, and he took all of that over and seized it for the government, kicking the Americans out. So but that goes back to the 80s. You would think, man, we still harbor a grudge. But apparently that's what he's talking about. So,
but every time we lose money like that, it goes towards our national debt.
Well, I mean, come on, fuck. We give Israel like $20 million a goddamn week. I wish we'd just cut them the fuck off. So them in Ukraine, if we would cut those 2 off, we'd be able to pay for some of our goddamn shit in this country. If we would just cut those 2 off. Oh, Jesus Christ, don't get me going. But so that's what he's talking about, that it's Exxon Mobil and all those companies that we're fighting for. So in other words, blood for oil. So I mean, don't. Yeah, if it was our shit and they stole it, yeah, we're Americans, we should do something about it. But we should have done something before now. But you know what? At this point, screw it. Just the whole thing. Hey, you wanted it? Fix it, bitch. There it is. That's what America does. We blow shit up. You stole it from us? We're just going to blow it the fuck up. So. And then while we're at it, we're going to give Russia another $20 million, or not Russia, Israel $20 million. So apparently last night, maybe this was what happened before the speech. Putin actually called Trump and had a personal phone conversation with him, according to Russian authorities. And Putin cautioned him not to make a fatal mistake and to use restraint because of what's going on in Caracas. And he said that, Maduro is a friend of the Kremlin and has been a regular guest in Moscow. No, they can have him. And that they don't want us to make a fatal mistake sliding into a situation that brings unpredictable consequences for the Western Hemisphere. So I'm not sure if that was him threatening or him saying, hey, look at the hell we did in Ukraine and we can't get out. Or I don't know. But at any rate, so he called last night and they had a good, productive conversation. And he was saying that the situation needs to de-escalate. Maybe that happened before the 9 o'clock presser. I don't know. So
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. Or maybe he's like, hey, hold my beer. I'm going in. So apparently last night, the jackpot is going to climb from the Powerball. Apparently there was not a winner. So the next drawing will be even higher on Saturday night. So get your Powerball tickets if you want to be a billionaire or
boy.
Yeah, whatever. So, all right. So I'm just going to touch on this because this is just stupid. This is just so stupid. I didn't mind when he put the Presidential Walk of Fame with the president's pictures up as you walk down through there. I thought that was nice. A little too much gold, and it was kind of sarcastic, making fun of Biden, with the auto pin. But I figure we can fix that when Trump gets out of office. Because if you don't respect the man, respect the office, And yes, I agree. He had no respect for the office, but he was president. So he sat in the Oval Office. But then, Trump has to be Trump and he has to write these stupid things. And he goes and he wrote things down there like Biden was mentally incapable. He was unfit. The election was stolen. I'm not going to argue that any of it is real or isn't real, but do we really need to spend taxpayers' money on this stupid bullshit? I
don't even know what it is. I've never seen it.
You haven't seen this? Okay, so, there's two ways for the president to get from the executive mansion where they live into the West Wing, the Oval Office where they work.
Right.
One of them, they have to walk through where all the tours are. And the other one is this outside pathway, which they have changed over the years. Well, now it's changed to where it's basically a one-sided wall on the left, and it's got an overhang to keep the weather off of you, but you have to walk this thing. And Trump installed the presidential walk, and it has a picture of every president from Washington to Trump in these huge gold frames with their name on it.
Right.
I was okay with that. I was like, okay, it's kind of cool. Jazzed it up a little bit. Even though it's outdoors, whatever. It's not my rodeo, not my circus. I was like, okay, cool. He put the picture up of Biden, and it's an auto pin. I was like, okay, you're just being a smart ass. But we'll fix it with the next president. Or maybe 2 presidents from now. Whatever. We will fix that eventually and get the right picture up there. But then he can't just leave any fucking thing alone. He makes these goddamn copper plaques, and the one under Biden and Obama are 2 pages, and he hand did this. This is all his language. It's all his syntax and grammar. He calls him Sleepy Joe Biden and a plaque underneath the picture, which is what's supposed to be American history. Like Chris says, it's petty and immature. You could take the heat for having the pictures up there and still be like, hey, I just think it was nice to hang the pictures up there so as you're walking from the house to the Oval Office, you see the president. I could say, okay, that's kind of cool, whatever. Don't really give a shit. It just jazzed up the outside of the White House. Cool, no problem. But then we have to go to this whole thing of putting plaques with his goddamn opinion under every president. And he even went back to Reagan and how said Reagan was a fan of him before he was elected office. It's like, really, dude? Why didn't you just have the, if you're going to do this, have the Historical Society write, he was born in 1812, died in 1972. He was the 35th president. He served in the military, blah, blah, blah. A little bio, leave it the hell alone if you're going to do this. But no, you have to be a petty, immature little asshole to do this. This is ridiculous. This is a waste of my money. Jesus, take this money and give to fucking Israel, you know? I mean, it's so petty. It's so petty and ridiculous with these stupid plaques. And I am glad the media is on his ass about it because it is stupid. And then under his, he puts these 2-page things of how great he is. If you need to look in the mirror and tell yourself how great you are, maybe you need to look in the mirror and think, I need antipsychotics. Jesus Christ. It's so over him at times. So Marjorie Taylor Greene finally got her legislation through that was making transgender surgeries a minor felony, or I'm sorry, on minors a felony. So it's the Protect Children's Innocence Act, passed 216 to 211. 4 Republicans went to the other side, and the 3 Democrats came to the other side. So that's how it passed. You can go look and see who voted for it. All of my senators did. I don't know if all my congressmen did, but and I don't know where Burchett was on it. But so now they're saying that the Protect Children's Innocence Act is anti-gay. So criminalizes gender-affirming care for minors. In other words, they can't give them pills to stop their estrogen or testosterone. They can't perform surgeries on them until they are of legal age. And so, and they're saying that this is all except for anything with a medical emergency or a mental health crisis. So I'm not really sure what that means, but
well, a lot of times they started doing that in the schools where they were giving it to the kids without parents' permission.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
So that was wrong.
And it prohibits federal funds from being used on such things. So, all right. So next year, according to the tax or treasury guy, we're going to see substantial tax refunds. I'm not really clear when he says next year because taxes are always a year in advance. Is he talking about 2027? I don't know. They're always saying next year. We'll define next year. So, you'll see it next year. Trust me, I'm with the government. So, I don't know. We'll see. Supposedly, we're going to see huge tax refunds and real wage increases. So, I think it's all going to be part of the tax overhaul, but I don't know if it's been passed, and I don't know if it's until next year or year after, depending on what the hell year you're living in. So there you go. And it's not going to matter at midnight. We're all going to die. So the Secretary of War and Captain Mark Kelly, U.S. Navy retired, now Senator Mark Kelly, are still going back and forth. And the Pentagon is escalating. We talked about this yesterday. Their review of what he said, their probe, to see if it's going to be facing some type of misconduct of the military. So they're working on that. Dan Bongino, did you know he's leaving? He's retiring next month.
I've been hearing that.
Yeah. He came out right before. I'm surprised he did it right before Trump.
And I'm even surprised. I'm surprised that's happening because before he was given that, like 3 years ago, I watched his podcast all the time, and he was saying that he would love to get in there and get in, back into law enforcement or the FBI or something like that because of everything that goes on. He would just want to bust these people, and
but what has he done? Nothing.
I don't know.
Yeah, nothing publicly we've seen. Nothing publicly. He's
been doing the whole thing where they've been rescuing kids. He's been going with them on that.
I'm not arguing that, but he's taking a backseat to cash. But he said, I saw an interview with him last night, and it said that he would be in his cubicle or whatever, his office, and he was in there for like 18 hours a day. And he's like, it was too much. And I've actually heard that from other people who served under the president. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of hours. It's a lot of time away from your family. and he said it was too much. He was missing time with his wife and kids. So, and that's okay. But I don't think he did any of the things. He went in there and was going to be a fireball, and I don't know. He's not out yet. We'll see. Maybe he'll come out swinging. We'll see. But so far. And the marijuana plan, we talked about this yesterday. Well, apparently a lot of Republicans are saying no. Now they're citing a link to mass shootings. I think you're stretching it right there a little bit. And they're even citing that it is addictive. I don't know. I've never been, a user, but I can say that a high majority of the people I ran calls with all smoked it. So,
well, and here's the thing: why would they tie that in with mass shootings? Because you smoke weed, you don't have the ability to get up and go shoot everybody at a school. You just want to eat a pizza and laugh at the TV and then take a nap.
Yeah. I think it was a stretch. And I think it also, if you are on any type, just like the licorice, if you're on some other certain types of medicine, it can probably be bad for you. But yeah, I think it was kind of a stretch. They're like, well, everybody who's had a mass shooting or smoked pot, dude, like 90% of the population has smoked pot. So I don't know. I think it's a stretch to go to mass shootings. I think that it could be said that it is addictive and that it doesn't need to be relaxed to over the counter or however, delegalizing it. So I think he needs to kind of just steer clear of that pothole. So hopefully he will. So Chris says Bongino has done nothing. He flip-flopped on East Dine and sat there with his Secret Service thumb up his ass. I agree. He went in there as a ball of fire and then kind of went into that cubicle and was never seen again. So I'm not saying he's done nothing because I don't know what the man has done, but I can tell you that he hasn't been out there in any of the pressers. He hasn't been one out in front. So it's always Cash, his cross-eyed little shit looking way. So him and his 25 agents stomping through the snow looking for evidence. Jesus Christ. So Sunday is the shortest day of the year. Did you know that, Brenda?
No.
It's also the darkest day of the year because you know what? The moon is gone. 3 hours is here.
I don't know what we're gonna do.
So Sunday is the darkest, shortest, probably the most depressing day of the year. It's gonna be really depressing if the aliens don't show up. So check on your friends on Sunday because it will affect mental health with this because it's the solstice mark and the start of astronomical winter where the days start getting longer. So check on your friends because it will be the shortest, darkest day of the year. And there is a comet going through spewing its sperm cells down upon us. So check on your friends on Sunday because they could use it. But Sunday is the shortest. So Cash and his female body inspector vest. I agree. And I can't tell, is he looking at the camera or is he looking at somebody over here? It's like Eli Manning, for Christ's sake. So this is the guy they probably should, but no, keep this guy out there. The Border Patrol Commander, Greg Bongino. Do you know who he is?
No, not personally.
Really? Well, he's the commander, and he's out there in the front line, and he's going to be like, before his Trump presidency is over, he's going to be the Buford T. Pusser of the country. Because he's kicking ass and taking names, and he's on the front line with his agents. And they went into Indiana, and there was a mayor standing there with his police force and the media, and they were saying, "You're not coming in." And the Evanston, Illinois mayor, Daniel Blist, he was part of the anti-ICE riots. He got in Bongino's face, And he yelled at him, "The violence is unacceptable." To which Bongino replied, "I agree. That's why we're here, because you're not doing anything about it." He just owned his little ass. But it got better. It got better. He continued. He says, you don't get close to me. He goes, "No, you don't understand. Don't get close to me. I'll arrest you." He got right in his face and told him, "Get him away. We're coming through." It got much better. And
I think it would have been better. Did he ask him if he was legal?
So he yells at him. He goes, "What violence?" And he says, "This is why we're here, because apparently you don't know." It was quite the he shouldn't have gotten he should have just stood down. So the violence is unacceptable. I agree. That's why we're here, Mayor. Now get out of the way. Oh, I'm sorry if you voted for that mayor. Well, you deserve that one. So so one of the people on X posted, he probably had to make a beeline straight to his therapist to talk about the mean green commander hurt his feelings. So, but then he goes on and has his own little PR things. "I confronted him, but it's clear that ICE will continue to terrorize our communities. We need rapid responders out here immediately with whistles to warn our neighbors." What?
With whistles?
What?
Is that what he said?
That's what he said. They're already wearing safety vests in the West Coast. So apparently it's safety vests and whistles. Get out there.
Safety vest and whistles.
Lord. So, there was no teleprompter last night in the speech, but according to a former White House cardiologist, Donald Trump looked unwell during his manic address to the nation. Dr. Jonathan Reiner, who served as the Vice President Dick Cheney's cardiologist for decades, made a series of posts on X about Trump's address. He has been critical of the president in the past, but he last night shared genuine concern for how unwell the 79-year-old commander-in-chief was.
I am going to say I don't think anybody that took care of Cheney should have anything to say about any other president.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like, the only thing I will say about it is he kept Cheney alive for like 100 years. So maybe there's a little something to this guy, but
that's because Cheney would sit in a closet and suck bats' blood.
So he went on to post on there how that he was in manic mode, and by some of his manners he could tell that he was very unwell, and he wished the commander-in-chief would do the right thing. So
and that is what
I guess go to the golf course and retire. I don't know. So and then they'll come up with shit about Vance. So we talked about this yesterday. The DC police chief, well, she had to step aside because, well, she'd done some stupid shit. And so now the DC mayor has named a new police chief. Now it should be noted that this guy is very well qualified. And he's come up through the ranks. He's very well qualified. And
is it Dan Bongino?
No, he's a DC police officer, and he's had the entire approval of DC Council. He's been around for years. He's a good cop. But it should be noted that the mayor is going out. This is her last term because she's not running for re-election. And in a position like that, well, he may not be employed for long. So hopefully he's towards the end of collecting his pension, or hopefully maybe the next incoming mayor administration keeps him. So we'll see if it's just a temporary thing or not. But Jeffrey Carroll, he has come up through the ranks, and he's now the police chief. So good for him. Proud of him. Oh, Fanny. I don't have time to get into this because we're about to run out of time. But Fannie Willis, if you don't know who she is, well, she's the Georgia lawyer that cost me so much money for stupid shit. Well, she was called in front of a committee in front of the Georgia House, and, well, she lost her goddamn mind. She avoided every question, threw back racial accusations, and her attorney that was there to defend her, I'm pretty sure that guy was dead. I'm pretty sure he was dead because the look on his face when she was going off.
Him up.
Yeah, the look of the memes of him sitting beside her. He just has this defeated, just fuck me look on his face.
Like he wants to just get her and tell her to shut up, bitch, and he just can't do it.
He's like, I'm just here because I got a paycheck. Okay.
I'm here because they told me I had to be.
Oh, poor fella. We were just talking about the Treasury Secretary, Scott Bessent. Well, he had to flee a D.C. restaurant after being heckled. I don't support this, whether you're Republican or Democrat. Let these people, they have jobs to do. You may not like it. You may not like it. You may not like it, but it's still not, it's your right to say something, but don't heckle them. Don't make them. He's out at a restaurant with his family. Don't do that. That's just stupid.
Who'd they heckle? I missed
the Secretary Treasurer. He had to get up and leave with his family from a restaurant in D.C. and because they were in his face yelling. It was an activist group called Code Pink. So, I mean, look, outside his office, cool. Leave his house, leave his family. If he's out having a meeting, leave him alone. I don't care if he's Republican or Democrat. Don't do that. That's stupid.
I mean, if the man took your child and barbecued him up and ate him for dinner, go ahead. But
if he's a criminal, if he's a criminal, agreed. But he's got a job to do. You might not like it, but it is his job, for one. And you do have a right to voice your opinion, but leave his family and personal life out of it, or her if it's a female. I don't care. It goes for any politician. I don't agree with that on any of them. So,
are we back to this?
Well, no. This is in your state. Did you know Texas has a anonymous tip line urging the public to snitch on transgender people using bathrooms? Are you aware of this?
That's because, I wasn't aware of that, but I see why they do it. Because people like me, if I go into a restroom and there's a small child that's in there, and a man walks in that restroom, I'm not even going to ask him any questions. I'm going to shoot him right in the head.
Wow.
I'm just gonna.
That here, folks. So anybody wants to start a Kickstarter for her?
I'm sorry. No, leave children alone.
Well,
go to an adult bar, use any bathroom you want. I don't care.
I think, Brenda, you're supposed to use the tip line rather than shoot them. So if you're in Texas,
I think that's why they invented that. They get tired of people
you go into the wrong bathroom, somebody could call and report you. So,
I mean, it wouldn't matter anyways, because do you know how fast the cops would get there? Not.
Well, if the first time offense is $25,000, if they do it more than once, can get up to $125,000. So you have to. We're a tip line, really? A tip line? We're going too far with this. A tip line, really? I don't agree with them using it. No, I don't agree with them using it. I'm not saying that, but we're becoming snitches. I mean, all right. Well, I'll save this to the very end to see if there's any more news images or pictures from the Eastine files. And, doesn't look like there's a whole lot of important stuff so far. Well, there's a map. Maybe there's a treasure on that map. It's a map of the island. Ooh,
I don't know. Chris put down there, note to self, never walk in the wrong door around Brenda.
I mean, I was in Canada once and I see this dude with his skirt hiked up pissing at the urinal, and I was like, okay, that's kind of odd. And then I come back in later and there's a hot chick with her mini skirt pulled up and she's peeing in the urinal, and I'm like, I would have
walked over there to look and say, how in the fuck are you doing that? How are you getting it in the urinal? Really?
She may have been very inebriated, Brenda, and she may have been close
Please
to
teach me.
sitting on the urinal. So
Please
she
teach
said
me.
she couldn't wait, and she hoped I didn't mind. And I was like, "Have at it."
I mean,
Have-
yeah, if I'm in a club and some
It's nice
drunk
when
guy
you're in a
comes in
club.
there and goes in the wrong bathroom and comes in there and pisses and gets out and washes his hands, while I'm standing, I'm not gonna think anything about it. I'm used to that. But if you're in a store and there's a small child in there,
Going to Safeway.
no man does not belong in there. I'm sorry, they do not.
Now, here's the other thing. Shouldn't there be a rule? Shouldn't men's bathrooms always be on the right or the left, and women's always be on the right? But see, you go into a Walmart here in East Tennessee, and I think it's on the right. You go into the one in Snellville, Georgia, and it's on the left for the men's bathroom. Shouldn't there be like a rule that it's always on your right or your left? I mean, just saying, in case you're in a hurry. You walk into the wrong bathroom and Brenda's going to cap your ass.
Hey,
So,
I was at a truck stop with my ex one night, and I woke up in the morning and I had to pee, and I went running into the bathroom, didn't even notice that it was different. Ran into the stall, locked it up. I peed, and I heard somebody walk in there that was clearing their throat, and it sounded really deep. And I'm like, what the hell? And I happened to see from underneath the stall that this man had big boots on. I'm like, oh my God, I am in the men's bathroom. I was still asleep. I didn't even notice the urinals on the wall. I go to walk out. My husband walks in at the same time, and he's like, "Baby, what you doing in here?" I said, "I had to pee," and I just walked away.
the things you learn about Brenda. All right. Well, we're running out of time, but critical information weather-wise. Central Plains, high fire alert and high winds. Heavy snow in the Pacific Northwest as that next river of moisture makes its way inland. You're going to see heavy rain, flash flooding, and as it stretches across the lower 48 up in the north, you're going to see freezing rain and high winds. So be weather aware for the next 24 hours until you can get your next update from me. But basically, if you're in the Midwest or the central portion of the country, be cognizant of the wind, because the wind has been pretty, we're talking like almost 100 mile an hour in places. Gusts, not constant.
Yeah.
Look here, Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Colorado, Montana, Idaho. Well, I said Idaho. Did I miss Colorado? Oregon, South Dakota. They are all experiencing high volumes of power outages because of those extreme gusts of wind. So be weather aware and make sure your trampolines are secure, because you don't want them to impale you. As you guys
float down the road, end up in the neighbor's yard. Oh, look what we got.
Let's see. What do we have down south? That's a Brazilian one. What are these? Oh, these are grizzly. These are drones. So we have multiple drones. Oh, holy cow. We got a lot of drones up in the air off of oh wow. It's a grizzly and F-18s. So we have F-18s and drones up right off of the coast of Venezuela. So look for that shit to start popping off. Yeah. So there you go. All right. Well, there is your news. Sorry I didn't get to any more weather, but I think this show is just evolving into talk. But I do want to thank all of our audience, WZQR and Radio X Australia, Dare Talk Radio, and Country X. We do appreciate all of you, and I encourage you to come over and support the channel on YouTube by coming to the Sportcat shows and subscribing. It would really help me out a lot, and it would mean a lot. You don't have to do all that other stuff. Just subscribe. Just be my friend. I need a friend. So we will be back tomorrow, same time, same location. Brenda will still probably be high. So
No, not tomorrow.
Yeah, so you're not high on Fridays. Okay, good to know. Didn't know there was a rule about this. So
Bye, Australia.
Everybody have a great night. And I do have an in-stream button. So
Oh
morning.
my gosh.
We will see you guys and gals later. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Chris, Denise, Randy. Have a great day. We'll talk to
Bye,
you.
everyone.
Bye.
We have a 138.